Hi, my name is Parul. Let's go and take a look at what you can do in your first week as a new manager and what are some things you should focus in on. When you become a brand new manager, you're jumping right into it. You've got brand new people reporting to you, you've got new responsibilities, you've got the job that you had previously. Or alternatively, you've just been hired into the company and now you've got a lot to learn. Don't talk badly about your predecessor. They were there for a period of time, they did their job, they did the best that they could. There is nothing positive that can come from speaking ill of your predecessor. It can only bear ill will for you as well as for others. And it's best that you spend your time actually listening to what people have to say and listening about what options and opportunities there are for you to be able to improve what exactly didn't work and why you have the role you have now. If you're willing to speak badly of your predecessor, that gives a message to whoever's listening that you might be willing to do the same to them. This is not the chord you want to strike when you're actually working with new people, especially in the lead position. You're now in a role of authority and people will be looking up to you. If you're speaking ill of somebody, it's not going to look well for you. The next thing is going to be about delegation. Understand that your job now is not to be the one that actually does all the things, but actually using your team to be able to achieve results. This is where understanding which things you should let go of and which things you can ask others to help you with is going to be critical. The next item is don't act immediately. There's going to be plenty of opportunity for you to take action, plenty of opportunity for you to be able to go in and to be able to show what kind of changes you could make to make this new process, new thing, the best thing it could be. First, you can come in and you can make all these changes, but there's very high risk for you of making unintended consequences because you may not have all the information that you feel that you need in order to be able to make an informed decision. This is where it'll be important for you to be able to have conversations with people, be mindful, be curious about what's going on, ask questions, and listen to what people are going to say. This goes into our next point. Listen. This is where it's important for you to be able to have a conversation with your team, have a conversation with your peers, have a conversation with your customers to understand what is it that they're experiencing? What is it that they think that you could be working on? These are the things that are going to be important in order to be able to develop the relationships you're going to need as a leader, because the things that you did as an individual contributor maybe have been enough as an individual contributor, but now are going to require you to actually take some additional action because as a lead, you're now working through others. You're not just using the efforts of yourself in order to be able to deliver on the capabilities that are necessary. Make sure that you have a conversation with your brand new boss. Make sure you ask them, are there any business critical issues that are coming up right now? Is there something that I need to be doing? Is there something that should be addressed immediately? Are there places I should be spending more of my attention in order to be able to understand what's going on? This is where it's going to be good to be able to get some clear expectations set both with your boss as well as with your customers to understand what exactly is happening. This idea of having a listening tour is going to help you be able to be more effective at delivering on the role that you have. The last area what I think you probably should focus in on is understanding what your employees' motivations are, understand what their challenges are, understand what their review history is. This will help you build relationships with your brand new employees and be able to understand what exactly drives them. Because not everyone is driven by money, not everyone's driven by fame and by recognition. Everyone's got a different way of being able to be motivated. Understanding what motivates them is going to help you be able to be a better manager and lead to them. This is where your job now is to achieve results through others. We mentioned this previously. This means helping your team be as effective as possible. This means jumping in and helping them and removing obstacles from the work that they need to get done. Where efficiency is great, effectiveness is more important. And efficiency is getting things done quickly. Effectiveness is getting the right things done. What you're aiming for is effectiveness now. If you want to learn about soft skills that can help you be more effective, you can check this thing out right over here in order to be able to try to get a better idea of some soft skills you could try to practice in order to be able to build better relationships, both with your peers as well as with your employees.